What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, earlier today I got an email from an unidentified source that shall be remaining nameless. And the brother sends, and we'll blur his name out there, this. Dating music? Bro, Kevin Samuels isn't lying. Wrapping up a job fair, and so many women in here looking for jobs. It's legit sad as hell. But then I remember it was their choice to be rebellious. Strays. Shaking my head. Winter has started around this bitch. Can I get a da 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 sound effect? Now, let me, talk about this when it comes to this brother, okay? This is a brother who is in, I would say, something like military defense or close to that kind of industry, okay? And a lot of military defense works with, engineering and sometimes, explosive products or manufacturing. These are, this is an industry that guys are typically in, okay? And most men are involved in these sorts of jobs because it's a lot of heavy lifting, it's quite dangerous and things like that. But at this job fair, here are many women that are looking for jobs. Now, we understand that unemployment is quite high after COVID, but unfortunately for ladies out there who are in certain careers, and with the Delta variant being what it is and its uncertainty, it's had its ups and downs recently in the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones and the stock market as a whole. What we're seeing now is women facing uncertainty, and before it was, the government they can depend on for a lot of times and things like that when the economy is open. But now a lot of women who don't have those particular skill sets for the economy, and even some men, are facing a period of uncertainty where what they did before doesn't meet the demand of what the new world is going into. And the reality is that the women out there who are more likely to survive this are women who are single in certain industries like nursing, healthcare, doctors, women who are engineers, stuff like that. Now, those kind of women are women who are in, really good businesses or businesses that are not affected by COVID. But the women who are going to be more vulnerable to this are women that have children and women who are single. The women who are going to be most protected from the bad times to come are going to be women who are in families, women who have husbands, women who have particular networks, women who are in certain communities, women who have a lot of assets with human capital, who they know as an asset. That's really what a lot of a beneficiary is going to come from, being beneficial to them will come from that. Women who are single, women who have children, and women who are not tied into these communities as much are going to be the ones that are going to be the most in danger. And I'm going to use myself for an example. Last year I was in Uganda. I spent the majority of 2020 there. And Corona hit. President Museveni locked the entire country down. The guy who's editing this video, Satati, we had some level of uncertainty because we couldn't move around. He couldn't go back to Kenya. So we were just there. But the one thing that we had was the network. I had access to Kevin Samuels. I had access to Alpha Male Strategies. I had access to many different people, folks in my black book, folks on my contact list. We can make things happen. Obsidian, LAR Movement, people that I met in real life, that the game was still going online. And we were able to still make content and still make money and still do things. I was able to, grow my contact list We were able to get into the struggle wood and stuff like that when it came to comic and stuff. So we were able to still survive, although it was tough for other people. And the reason why was because of that community that I've been involved in for so long. We were still able to run the Hall of Game. Shout out to Brother Gabe A. And now you see guys, Pocket Watching with JT, the lead attorney, guys like that. There's SPK Lifestyle, guys like that, and so that knowledge and that breadth of knowledge, Alpha Male Strategies, I was able to contact him. So a lot of the stuff that was in the business, in the community, we were able to help each other. And when you don't have that and you're a woman and you're kind of out there by yourself, you don't have that. But when you have a man, it's you're more likelier to have that. And now you're seeing women applying for jobs in industries that they've never even worked in. Not to say that they can't do. Let me tell you like this. Not to say that women can't do those jobs. Women, if you give them an opportunity, and that's why some of the toughest people are female district attorneys, female prosecutors, female doctors. Those people are really good. They have a point to prove, right? So women, if they get involved in certain industries, if they learn it, they'll be good because they have a point to prove. No doubt about that. But the fact is that industries right now are not taking the gamble on, well, can you be good? You haven't even worked in this industry, but it pays a lot of money, so you're trying to get interviewed, and we know where that's going to go. Unless it's a job that's, maybe if you've never worked in manufacturing or engineering or something like that, or, mechanical engineering or civil engineering, if you're not, you have to have training for those jobs. So, and it's so many women that were looking for jobs there, he felt bad. It wasn't a lot of men that were coming. It was a lot of women that were coming. And Kevin Samuels predicted this, that it will just be harder to come. In times like this, we as black people, we benefit from being in the community. We benefit from being a family, especially black men. We benefit from being a family. My editors, my guys that are in Uganda, Dima, we all operate as a particular group. The Black Manosphere content creators, the Black Manosphere subscribers, we all operate as a family. We all benefit from being in the same group. And any woman that would deal with me would benefit from that whole economy and that group that I'm in. Same thing as any other man, if he's ambitious. But when you're a woman and you don't have, and you cut that particular side off, that's the benefit of having a husband. That's the benefit of having a man to help you, to help carry you over those tough times. Women are I know I'm gonna get some slack for this. Women are made to be also provided for. Okay? Women are meant to get to be given in certain aspects by nature. Not that they deserve it to be given because of their attitude. They still have to work to get it. But women are natural receivers. You try to take their nature from that and nurturers. So they benefit from being a part of communities. When they're not in those communities, it changes their whole outlook. It changes their whole persona. And then they become vulnerable. And Kevin has predicted it. And we see it coming true even now. Well, guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first company at the top, check out the Black Men Perf t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I am out.